All right, so the main thing you need to take from today is figuring out kind of how this class is going to work, the syllabus, my expectations, and you're going to learn all that real quick in this video. I have the syllabus posted on Google Classroom as well. You also need to show it to your parents because there is a Google form for you to fill out that says that you and your parents both received the syllabus. So first thing, of course, this is geometry. My email is jessica.webb@midlandisd.net. That phone number is just for the school. And my room number is 413 and 405 because I float. I don't have a specific classroom. Now, I am asking you to sign up for Remind. It's a good way for you to communicate with me real quick if you have an issue on assignment, something like that. So in order to do that, you open a new text message. You're going to type in the number 81010 for that contact that the message is going to. And then you're going to send a message with the @ symbol and your Remind code for your class period. So for second period, it would be @Miss2Webb. And for fourth period, it would be @Miss4Webb. And then again, if you have the app, all you have to do is enter the code without the @ symbol. So for the course description, geometry is a course addressing reasoning, proofs, transformations, parallel and perpendicular lines, similarity triangles, quadrilaterals, polygons, solids, and circles. And the required supplies, I'm going to keep them the same as if we were in person. It's really nice for you to have a notebook for any notes you're taking, pencils, of course, and then notebook paper. So here are my office hours and live sessions. For office hours, that's when I'm available by email through Remind to answer questions. If a parent needs to contact me, they can do it during these times. So it's Mondays and Wednesdays from 10 to 11, and then Fridays from 1 to 2. Now, the live sessions are actual tutorials where I'll be on like Google Meets, and you're able to get on. I'll be teaching if you want to see the lesson in person, or you can get on and just ask questions. Those are Mondays and Thursdays from 2 to 3, and then Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 10. Now here's the really important part. It's the grading. Geometry has major, minor, and practice, and it's split into 60-40. So your major grades are 60% of your grade, the minor are 40%, and the practice, which would be the homework, is 0%. So we have that 0% category, and you're like, Miss Webb, why should I do it if it doesn't affect my grade? If I see that you're not doing the homework and you have a quiz or a test, you will not be able to retake those unless all your homework is turned in. So the homework is a really good spot for you to practice. I'm not going to tell you what's going to be a 0% grade, what's a minor grade. So it's just up to you to do it or not. So the late work policy is MISD's policy. It is work outside of class. So I take off 10 points every day it's late, and after the 6th day, it's a 0. If you have something that comes up, if you have a circumstance that is preventing you from completing the homework on time or any work on time, please reach out to me and we'll come up with a solution. So makeup work, it's a little weird because we're online. All the assignments are posted online, but if you are needing makeup work for any reason, it's your responsibility to reach out. So if an assignment closes, you still need to do that assignment even if you miss it. Or if you have a day where you're just really feeling ill, something happens and you don't do it on time, that's when you need to reach out to me and we'll get something situated. So these attendance guidelines right here are provided by the district. You have to log into Google Classroom daily to read the agenda and to access any assignments and expectations. And then you also have to mark yourself present on the daily attendance question task. You also have to complete the engagement activity, and that could be like a task, an assignment, some sort of meeting, tutorial. I'll post it and it'll be labeled as the engagement activity. Those two things have to be done in order for you to be counted present for that day. Make sure you're also joining those live teaching sessions. If you do those two, they do help with your attendance as well. So here, retesting, corrections, and redo policy. If we take a test and you get below a 70 or a quiz, you are able to retake that quiz. You have to submit the request to retest form. I'll have it posted in Google Classroom. It does not replace missing tests though. This is only if you take a test or quiz and get below a 70. You must retest before our next unit test. If you don't retest before then you can't retest at all. And then the requirements to retest, you have to do some sort of remediation assignment given by your teacher. You have to attend a live session, so you actually have to go to one. And then you have to schedule a date to take the retest with the teacher. So here are some expectations in Google Classroom. You must mark yourself present, we talked about that, and show engagement in order to be counted present for the day. That's that activity that we talked about. A student must be present for 90% of the class time in order to receive credit. That is from the district. You must also do your own work, and you must communicate with the teacher when they need help. Assignment deadlines are also a responsibility of the student. And then all of your assignments have to have your full name, class period, and the assignment title written at the top of the paper. If you submit assignments and it does not have that information, you will not get credit for it. So for Google Meets and conferences, you must be respectful at all times. Log in with your full name. If you don't have your full name, I will kick you out of the video chat. And then you must have your microphone off unless you're speaking to me directly, but you can always utilize the chat too. You don't have to get on the microphone if you don't want to. So that is the end of the syllabus. Remember, I am also posting a Google form on Google Classroom that states that you got the syllabus as well as your parents looking at it. I'm also going to ask for some contact information from your parents as well, so make sure you get that done too.